Yo! Book haul! Hi, I'm Heather, and I just want to do a really quick video about all of the books that I got at Hay Festival in May! For anyone who doesn't know, Hay Festival, or Hay Literature Festival, happens in Hay-on-Wye, Wales, in the UK every year. Wales is where I live, even though I'm American. I know you're confused. My husband and my kid are Welsh and speak Welsh, if that clears up anything. Anyway, Hay Festival is one of my absolute favourite things to do every year. They usually have talks where really famous authors and people sort of come and do chats. I saw Bernie Sanders there once. I saw Margaret Atwood there once. This year we did sort of a kid theme because I wanted to sort of introduce my 4-year-old to the world of Hay Festival. So we ended up going to see Julia Donaldson for her. She wrote The Gruffalo and an absolutely load of my kids' favorite books. I save up loads of money so that I can go absolutely crazy at Hay Festival and get a gazillion books. And I did get both big people books and kiddo books. So I'll do the big people books first, just in case you have absolutely no interest at all in the kiddo books and you can just kill the video after that. So the first one I got from the Hay Festival tent. It's the big tent where they do all of the new books that are written by all of the speakers that come to speak at the festival. So Mark Zusak came this year, and many of you will know him from The Book Thief or The Messenger, which I absolutely loved. So I had to get this one, which is his new one, Bridge of Clay. I originally heard about it coming out new on, I think, BookBub or something like that. And because I love The Book Thief so much, I thought, oh, I definitely have to get that one. And then I saw it at Hay. Oh my god, are you ready? Matthew Dunbar, eldest of 5 brothers, is on a journey to find them all. Only then can he tell the astonishing story of his family torn apart by tragedy and a long-buried secret. The next one I have is The Power by Naomi Alderman. Absolutely loads of people I know have said that they really loved this book. I've seen it everywhere and I actually saw it on the NPR Book Concierge for last year. I love NPR's Book Concierge. It's where I get my main TBR list every year. It comes out around December, end of the year, and it sort of just winds up all of the best books for the year and all of the best sort of reviews that NPR did about books throughout that year. And I think all of my favorite books in the last couple of years have come from this NPR Book Concierge list. I'll put a link to that. You should definitely have a look. They're so amazing. But one of them on there, The Power. It was for last year, not this year. Like, the synopsis for this one kills me. Love it. All over the world, women are discovering they have the power. With a flick of the fingers, they can inflict terrible pain, even death. Suddenly, every man on the planet finds they've lost control. Are you gripped? And I actually found this one, not in the main new books tent of Hay Festival, still at the festival site, but in the Oxfam tent. So it was, I think, £2 or £1 or something like that. The next one is bit of an oldie, but a goodie. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. So I actually really want to read this one because I'm in the middle of reading through PBS's The Great American Read, the sort of list of 100 of Americans' favorite books. And as I'm going through it, some of them I'm not really into, but loads of them I'm loving, and I can't believe I've never read them before. Also, loads of my already favorite books that I already loved, are on the list as well. So I found this one in Hay Town itself. So Hay-on-Wye is an old town, and it's the original city of books or town of books, where it's just full of bookstores. There's like a single grocery store that's tiny, and there's a couple charity shops, but basically the whole of the town is just bookstores, new and used books. So I got this at one of the used bookstores in the town, and I didn't really like the Huck Finn one of this that I read in high school, but I'm determined it's because I was forced to read it in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. Oh yeah, I'm determined that because I'm not being forced to read it, I'm gonna love it. The next one is The Bastard of Istanbul by Elif Shafak. So I got turned on to this author by someone I know in work who's from Syria. Her name is Rahaf. She's amazing. She's so smart. She reads all these amazing books. She's given me a really good list of sort of Muslim world authors to really enjoy. So she originally got me hooked on her through 40 Rules of Love, which was really good. It sort of had a basis on Rumi and Sufism. It was really good. So I saw that Ella Shafak was at the Hay Festival doing a talk. I didn't go to her talk, didn't have really enough time, I was only there for one day. But I did see that this book, which I think is one of the more popular of her books and one of the best rated ones, was there. And I have always wanted to read it, and I really do like her as an author, so I'm excited. One rainy afternoon in Istanbul, a 19-year-old unmarried woman walks into a doctor's surgery. I need to have an abortion, she announces. Ooh, men die in their early 40s, victims of the mysterious family curse. Okay, the last of the grown-up ones that I got also came from the NPR book concierge list, but for 2018. It's called Milkman by Anna Burns, and I also saw that my friend on Goodreads read it and really loved it. This one seems properly weird, and I did really want to go and see her talk. Anna Burns was at Hay Festival, but I didn't really get around to doing it. As I said, I was only there one day. But this one's weird. It's good. In this unnamed city, to be interesting is dangerous. Middle sister is busy attempting to keep her mother from discovering her maybe boyfriend and to keep everyone in the dark about her encounter with Milkman. That was the end of the grown-up people books. So if all you care about is grown-up people books and you don't have a kid or a niece or whatever, and you don't give a crap about kids books, shut it off now. If anything was going to be interesting, it's already happened. Okay, so as I said, my kid and I went to see Julia Donaldson do her talk, and she did some songs and she did some skits with some people, but we really love her, so we got some more from her. We have What the Ladybird Heard, and also The Flying Bath. This one we got probably in the tent at Hay Festival with the new books because it's shiny, new and lovely, but this one just came from the Hay Town, one of the bookstores in Hay Town Centre. Okay, so my munchkin loves this one because it stands out with a feel. Do you know what I mean? You can sort of touch it and feel it, and it has a texture. And on each sort of spread, there's a ladybird, or British translation, ladybug. Backwards, American is ladybug, British is ladybird. But you can feel it, and sort of in every spread you can find it by sort of feeling out the raised ladybug. And in The Flying Bath, my kid just absolutely loves like the little illustrations and stuff, like the pig in the mud on the phone. Okay, this one is Princess Daisy and the Dragon and the Nincompoop Knights, because my kid loves princess crap like this. But this one's really good because the princess isn't sort of useless. She actually saves everyone else in the end. All these knights have come to do this big task to win her hand, and in the end, she's the one that does it, so pfft. Oh, sorry, that one's by Stephen Lenton. Two left. This one is Sir Charlie Stinky Socks and the Really Frightful Knight. My kid really likes this one because, yeah, it's got like a knight's element, but also she loves when stuff opens up, you know, or like, turns, so ta-da! Blows her mind. Okay, this one made me cry. It's so amazing. But my kid, she only kind of likes it. She read it once. She was like, that was a good story, Mommy. That's the last time we read it because I can't get her to read it anymore. She doesn't love it like I love it. Basically, When I Was a Child by Andy Stanton and David Litchfield. It's about a grandmother who's telling her granddaughter about how magical the world used to be. Sort of back when she was a kid, you know, the world was magic. And these illustrations are absolutely gorgeous and just blow me away. And I just want to live in them. She sort of says, the world isn't magic anymore. You know, it only just used to be magic. And the little girl, she says, no, it's still magic. And she shows her the magic. It's not that the grandmother, you know, thought that it was magic because it was only magic then. It's that she thought it was magic because she was a child and she needed her grandkid, who's still a child, to remind her that the world is still gorgeous and magical. And it broke my heart. And the words are so poetic. I think my kid doesn't properly understand how beautiful the words are because nothing big happened. Back in the days before you were born, says Grandma, when the world was a rose's dream, there was butterfly and daffodil ice cream. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's my book haul from Hay. I'm going to put a couple links down the bottom to sort of NPR Book Concierge and to the Great American Read and maybe one for Hay Festival itself so you can go next year because it's amazing. Okay, I gotta go. Ugh, my dinner and stuff. Okay.